Let me start with a question. How many of you have ever put something important off, even though you knew it mattered? Not because you didn't have time, not because you didn't know what to do, but because for some reason you just couldn't bring yourself to start. That experience has a name, and it's not laziness, it's procrastination. Here's the truth most of us were never taught. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It's an emotional regulation problem. When a task triggers anxiety, self-doubt, overwhelm, or even deep boredom, your brain doesn't ask what's important. It asks, what will make me feel better right now? And when the answer is not this task, your brain says, nope, let's deal with this later. Future me can handle it. That's not failure. That's your nervous system trying to protect you. Avoidance works in the short term. The moment you step away from the uncomfortable task, the tension drops. Your chest loosens. Your mind feels lighter. And your brain learns something dangerous. Avoiding this makes me feel better. So it remembers. And the next time the task shows up, it suggests avoidance again. That's why procrastination is so stubborn. You're not avoiding work. You're avoiding a feeling. And notice, procrastination rarely looks like doing nothing. It looks like cleaning your house, reorganizing your notes, checking messages, tweaking systems, preparing endlessly without ever starting. You're busy. You're productive. You're just not doing the one thing that makes you uncomfortable. Because those other tasks feel safe. They don't threaten your confidence. They don't risk failure. They don't force uncertainty. They give you control without discomfort. This is why asking, how do I manage my time better, usually doesn't work. Because time isn't the problem. A better question is this: what emotion am I avoiding right now? Is it fear of failing? Fear of being judged? Fear of discovering you're not good enough? Overwhelm because the task feels vague or massive? Resentment because you didn't choose it? Or boredom mixed with guilt? The moment you name the emotion, the task loses power. Here's something important to understand about the human brain. It prioritizes short-term mood repair over long-term goals. That's not weakness. That's biology. So instead of fighting your brain, you work with it. One of the most effective tools is something very simple. An emotionally safe first step. Not finish the project. Not work for 3 hours. Just, I'll do 5 minutes. 5 minutes doesn't feel threatening. 5 minutes doesn't risk failure. 5 minutes doesn't demand perfection. You're not committing to success. You're committing to starting without pain. And once the emotional barrier drops, momentum often takes over. Here's the part that surprises people. Self-compassion reduces procrastination more effectively than discipline. Why? Because harsh self-talk increases anxiety, and anxiety fuels avoidance. Self-compassion sounds like, of course this feels hard. I don't need motivation to begin. I can take one imperfect step. Discipline tries to force action. Compassion creates safety, and safety creates movement. So let me leave you with this. Procrastination is not a character flaw. It's not a moral failure. It's a coping strategy. If you want to overcome it, don't fight time. Don't shame yourself. Ask what emotion is underneath the delay. Make the first step safe. Treat yourself like a human, not a machine. Solve for emotional safety first, and productivity will follow.